Okay, I just want to kind of talk about the new stands that I got. They are Venom stands. Got the box, ordered them off of Amazon. Box was beat to hell and back. One of the wheels had popped off, and one of the little spacer things had come off. And luckily, it was down inside the tube, so I was able to get everything together. Build quality, let me scoot back just a little bit. Build quality is pretty good, I'll give them that. The sturdiness of the jack stands are pretty good, so as far as material and stuff like that, it seems to be okay. I'm a welder and fabricator, been doing it for 20 years, and I've been around metal for a long time, so I kind of know. I need to order the pads for the rear because I've got the extended swing arm, so I need to be able to get that thing up off the ground, which I can do with this just the way it is. It just takes a little finagling to get it on the back side because it's kind of a pain in the butt to actually get it up in there, but I can get it up in there. Let's see. This is the front triple tree stand, which I'm kind of iffy about. Okay. Yeah, my bike is lowered. I don't know by how much. Is the way it was when I bought it. It took a little finagling to get it up in there. If it was actual paint or whatever on the front fender, then I would have to lay down like a little towel or whatever to keep from scratching it up. But when I lift up on it, there's a little plastic piece up underneath the front, up underneath the upper nose piece, that this piece right here pushes up against. I don't quite like that, so I'll have to figure out a way to manipulate that. But what I don't like, and this is just me, I'm going to set this thing back just like, I'm going to roll it up underneath the bike. I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to lift that up, and I'm going to act like I'm working that into the bike. Okay. Work that into the bike. Now what I don't like is that. I don't like that. That right there is a problem for me. Okay. I mean, yeah, granted that a lot of people say that when you have this up inside your triple tree stand, this little piece right here, this pin, okay, this pin, and the way it's sitting right here on the floor, it's not going anywhere. Well, I just don't like it. Don't like it at all. So what I might do is modify this thing. Like I said, I'm a welder and fabricator. There's nothing I can't build. There's nothing that I can't fab out and put together and make it work and make it better. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting maybe a brace or a bracket that you can put over this piece here that will hold it in place. Once you get it lined up, you can add the adapter to it or the plate or whatever I decide to do, to where this thing, once it's locked down and it's just like this and it's got the front end of that bike up, this is not going anywhere. You can sit on the bike, you can do whatever you want to, and that front fork stand is not going any place, nowhere. So there's a lot of videos on how to put these things together, which one thing, there was paperwork for the rear There was no instructions or whatever for the back, but you know, it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, I mean, if you're used to you know, being around tools and things like that. But as I was saying, there's plenty of videos out there how to put these things together, how to position them up underneath the the bike and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm not going to go into it. For the past couple of days, I've done a lot of work to this bike, which I'll stand back. I've got a whole new fairing kit that I will be ordering probably within the next, within the next month or so. It's kind of, I guess it's like a stage 3 OEM fairing kit. So everything's being changed. I'll be having the gas tank painted the same color as the fairings. I've already done a coolant flush on it, a complete coolant flush on it. Got my new grips in, changed the brakes, or brake shoes, brake pads, whatever, on the front and rear, which I did that while I had the stands, which granted it worked, you know, it was great. I've got a new air filter coming in for it tomorrow. I got new tires, which these are the Michelin 5s, which are great tires. I mean, great tires. Just the balance of them is just awesome. Let's see, I'm going to be ordering new side mirrors for it. There's probably more stuff that I'm going to do with it eventually down the line. But right now, that's pretty much it. Once I get all that stuff done. I want to get it put on a dyno and see exactly what the performance is and all that, and see if I can get with Brock's Performance and see if I can get one of their flashed ECUs, I believe it is, for this thing. I'm gonna have to take a video of that. That is a 95 ZX 1100. Was my dad's. Got to the point where Mom said, "You have no balance. You cannot ride no more." So my dad's kind of getting up in age. But the only thing that's wrong with that is I need an all new gas tank. Gas tank that was on it finally rusted out, and I need an alternator and a battery. And before you sit there and say bikes don't have alternators, they have stators, well, this right here is the alternator. See, alternator, not stator. So yeah, I've got to get that one tested, which I'm pretty sure is bad, and then put it back on. I'll order brand new fairings for this bike as well. I am actually probably going to tear this bike completely down and redo it, clean everything up, replace what needs to be replaced, fuel line hoses, air line hoses, all of that. And then I don't know. It was a fun bike when I got it. Bike has had it for 2 years. I got it, pulled the carbs off, cleaned them up, put a new battery in it, fresh gas, and the damn thing fired right up. So it was a good bike until, you know, age and all that, and parts started going down with it. So, but back to this, I still need to do a full oil change on it, and then I don't know. I may keep the chrome with it. I may get it polished up, cleaned up, whatever, to go with the new fairing kits that I'm going to put on it, which is like a metallic orange. So the whole fairing kit, tank, everything is going to be metallic orange from front to back. No black highlights, none of that. Later on down the line, I'll add some stuff to it, but for the time being, that's the way it's going to be. Now, this thing is a beast. I don't know what motor work's been done to it. I've been around bikes for quite some time, and yes, there's some stuff. There's some definitely big stuff that's been done to this bike. But for the price, I couldn't pass it up. Whoever had it was an idiot, and basically didn't know what the hell they were doing. And if you're ever in, was it Conyers, Georgia, or up in Marietta, Georgia? Rocky Mountain Motorsports, I believe it is. Stay the hell away from them. They're crooks. If you look at the Better Business Bureau thing or whatever, they have a D rating. They'll say one thing and they will do something totally fucking different. Okay, so beware of those people. I mean, you can get a better bike, better customer service some fucking place else. Alright, trust me guys, I dealt with them. This is where this bike came from. It took over 100 and some odd days just to get the paperwork where I could get the permanent tag for this bike. You know? So, yeah, just kind of watch yourselves. Alright? Alright, y'all be good. Bye.